Your thoughts on 27 years with ARC and kind of the future that you see ahead for it?
Well, like I said, it's been a challenge for 27 years. I think it will continue to be a challenge to provide adequate services to people with disabilities. Government funding is always a challenge, and so is the public's attitude about people with disabilities and what they can and what they can't do.
What progress do you feel like has been made here in the Dubuque community for people with disabilities during your tenure?
Well, I think there's definitely been some progress over 27 years. Our community probably is on par with most of the country in terms of how we've accepted people with disabilities and what we haven't done for them. There's still tremendous untapped potential of people with disabilities that employers and the general public just don't realize.
Do you mind touching on that a little bit in terms of what employers, maybe the general public, don't realize and the potential that lies there?
That people with disabilities want to be a part of the community, just like the rest of us always want to be a part of our community, and that they have contributions that they can make that people just underestimate. So I think my encouragement to people would be get to know someone with a disability, step out of your comfort level, take a chance, and work with people with disabilities.
What's been maybe your greatest pride about working here and your tenure here at ARC?
The people with disabilities are probably the greatest joy that I have in terms of the progress that they've made or been able to make with ARC's help. So I think the accomplishment of area residential care has been providing an environment in which people with disabilities can make progress and grow personally.
Your decision to come here, and kind of what's your vision for ARC going forward?
Well, my decision to come here was based on wanting to work for a quality organization that's had positive impacts on the community for supporting people with intellectual disabilities. So that was my main goal. I was looking for a quality organization. And we are looking forward to working with the leadership team here and continuing the progress that the former Executive Director Jon Romaine has accomplished over these past 20 plus years.
Okay. And lastly, you mentioned one of the focus areas will be continuing to provide employment opportunities for people with disabilities. Can you talk maybe just a little bit about that?
Yes, that'll be one of our initiatives, and it's an initiative that they've focused on here in the past several years, but will continue that focus of providing supportive employment for people out in the community, gainful employment, as well as maintaining our rates as much as possible in our reimbursement system that we're under at this point in time as we continue working with the MCOs in the state of Iowa.